Hi, it's Daps here from Seahawk Media. I'm super excited to have you join me in this tutorial. In this one, I want to show you how you can easily white label your WordPress website. If you are an agency or you are a freelancer or you just generally do web design for business using WordPress, you would know how super important this is if you are able to present something a little bit unique, a little bit more fun to your client beyond just the default WordPress dashboard. And not just the dashboard, but the entire WordPress UI UX. The good thing about using WordPress is that it's open source. It's something you can pick up, you can customize it, you can turn it into whatever it is you want to do. Just before I go straight into this tutorial, if you're a WordPress agency owner drowning in WordPress work, or maybe you're an entrepreneur looking to scale without even hiring a full dev team, well, meet your secret weapon, and that is Seahawk Media white label WordPress service. At Seahawk, we let you offer pro level WordPress services under your brand name while we do the heavy liftings behind the scenes. This is exactly the same thing like hiring an in-house WordPress team without the overhead, the training, or even the headaches. With hundreds of WordPress experts scattered all across the whole world, we have everything it takes to deliver high-end website to your client every now and then. So if you really want to scale your agency and wow your client, just check the video description to see a link to book a consultation with us. We would be waiting to hear from you. Without taking your time any further, let's jump into today's tutorial. Let me show you how super simple and easy you can white label a WordPress website. So right on my screen here is a demo WordPress website. Let's just imagine that I just designed this for a client. It's an event website, super sleek and beautiful. Let's say again, I'm looking to white label this. I don't like the idea of people seeing this WordPress logo here and going to WordPress. As a matter of fact, let's even assume I don't even like this bar here. I don't want them to be able to see this. Also, if I want to log in, if I open this in an incognito window and then I paste the URL here and I go to wp-admin, this is what you have here. You have just the default WordPress logo. Let's also say, for example, I don't want to give them a link to go to the website from here, or I don't even want people to trigger a password reset. I want to customize this completely. I want them to be able to see their own logo or my own logo, depending on what you want to do really. Let me show you how possible this is. Let's also come to the back end of this WordPress website. So this is exactly what you see. Let's say I don't like all of this rubbish here. I want to have a custom WordPress dashboard like this, where people can see maybe links to me, tutorials to set their website. Let's also say that I manage this client. I don't want this client to be able to have access to maybe all their plugins or certain plugins or certain WordPress features. And you might be wondering why you should do this. This is extremely important if you have clients who are not tech savvy. If you give access to their plugins that might ruin things up, and if you are managing this website, you do all the updates, then why give them access to it if they can easily ruin it? Again, you might just want to maybe limit them completely from the backend here and just create a front-end dashboard. But if you do that, you are going to be completely limiting them away from the WordPress Studio. But let's say you want to give them the WordPress Studio, you want them to be able to create more pages, you want them to be able to access certain things inside of WordPress, but you want to just limit whatever they have access to. I've talked about all the what ifs. Let me show you a simple plugin that will do all the heavy lifting for you. So here's the plugin here. It is called White Label CMS. It's a fantastic plugin, and this plugin will literally help you customize all of this. So let's check out this plugin and how to use it. So now copy the name and let's come back here. Let's come to plugin. Let's come to add a new plugin. From here, let's just search for this plugin, White Label CMS. And the plugin is here. This plugin has 200 active installations already. It's a fantastic plugin. Let's install and activate this. So now if we come to settings here, you should have an option here for white label. Good stuff. So we can begin to white label WordPress from here. And you would see that this is categorized into branding, into login, dashboard, menu, and settings. So let's go over them one after the other. Hide WordPress logo and links. You might want to do this just in case you don't want people to see WordPress. Do you want to hide the WordPress version? You might also want to do this too as well. Custom page titles, this is also optional. You can toggle this on depending on what you want to achieve. Admin bar branding, and this is the admin bar here, so you might want to possibly add an admin logo here, then admin bar alternate text. Let's say for example we at Seahawk Media are designing this website, so we just want to change everything WordPress here to Seahawk Media. For our logo here, let's also say I want to maybe change that logo. I will just select this logo here and then I'll insert this into the page. This is good. And then I can come down here, Audi text, and this is the text here. It says Audi dApps. You want to change that. You might just want to say hello or hi. I'll just do comma, and that's good for now. Admin bar URL. So if you come here, you will see that this link here goes to WordPress. You might want to change that. Let's just say that once our logo is there, we want people who click that to go to our website. In my case here, our website is just good enough. And then we can come down here to side menu branding. I'll upload this logo too as well here. If you also do a collapse side menu image, we might also want to still maybe use our logo, but all of these things are optional. For all of this menu here, you might also maybe want to add a link to this so that anybody who clicks on that link go to a certain page, maybe to your website or whatever it is you want to do. But I'm going to leave this as is. And you can also add an alt text to this. For Gutenberg branding, if you're using Gutenberg, this is the exit icon here. You might want to change this to your admin bar logo, or you want to use a custom logo. I'm going to leave this as is because even on this website currently, I'm not using Gutenberg. I'm using Elementor to build the pages. So I'm going to leave that. And also for your footer branding, in case you are using the default WordPress theme, you would be seeing the footer credit there. You might want to change the image for this and also some footer text and footer URL. Or you want to use maybe an HTML in your footer. So I would save this already. So that's it for this. So as you can see from here now, saving this, we now have this logo here. We already have this logo here too as well. This is super cool. If we come down to our collapse menu, when we collapse the menu here, you can see the logo here, but it's just too much really, and that's the reason why I might not be using this logo here. This one here is just a node that is linking to Seahawk Media, but I just want to show you what that logo is like. So just in case you're excited about something like this and you want to do this, that's very possible. But I might just want to just delete this altogether, and then I would save this. So let's go to the next menu here, which is for us to customize our login. Definitely, if you go to a login page, like I showed you earlier, the first thing you'll be seeing is a WordPress logo. We might want to change that logo. As usual, we might want to use a brand. In your case, feel free to use whatever logo you want to use. It might be you want to use your client logo. That's fantastic. That makes them feel comfortable, right? So you can use that here, or maybe I should just use this logo here, Seahawk. You might also want to specify different logo for Retina, your logo width, in case you want to do that, your logo height here. All of those things are possible. You might also want to change the background color. Let's just come here. Let's just use this as a background color, and then we are good. The beauty about this is that you might want to see what this look like. You have this preview link here. If you click on this, it should give you exactly what your login page should look. As you can see, this is exactly what we have, and I think this is super cool. We can still customize this further. We might want to maybe change the colors here, change the background, this white background, do certain things more here. Let's continue customizing this. So if we come down here to advanced, you can see that you can hide register. This is good. Let's just do this just for tutorial purpose to show you how that works. And also the hide back to link. That link is the link that take people back to the front end page. You might also want to hide that. That's literally up to you. For the from background color, like I told you, is currently white. Let's just say we want to change this as well. Let's scroll down. Let's just have a preview again of what the changes we have made would look like. You can see this. This is super cool. How amazing is this? We can customize this further again. We might want to change this white color here and still do quite a number of things. Let's continue this and let's see everything we can do from here. So you can see you have from button color, you can see from label color, button over color, button text color, from the button text over color. You can see a lot of things that you can customize here. But I will just leave this further. In your case, feel free to customize this however you want to. And then you can also add some custom JavaScript here and also some custom CSS to further style your page in case you're comfortable just using CSS. That's super cool, right? Let's just save these right now. And let's just continue now to dashboard. Let's just see what we can do with our dashboard. We also can have a dashboard icon here. Let's just upload that so that we see exactly what that would look like. Let's just use this for tutorial purpose. And a dashboard title is called dashboard. You might want to change that to whatever it is you want to change that to. And let's just keep coming down here. You can also select rows here to hide the panel from. That's literally up to you. Hide all dashboard panel. I might want to do that. I just want to have a separate dashboard. So if I turn this on, it will definitely hide everything we have inside of our WordPress dashboard. Maybe I should open this in a new tab. Let's see exactly what we have right now here. So if we come back here, so this is my dashboard, as you can see. So if I come back here, let's save this. All right, so let's come back here and then let's refresh this page. Voila. So you can see the only thing I have here is my logo and then a dashboard here. Everything here is gone completely. So we can still customize this dashboard further. So let's continue this tutorial. So if we come back here, I would probably want to just take out this dashboard icon, but I just want to show you how that works. Let's come down here to custom welcome for dashboard panel. I will definitely want to add my own panel. And the good thing is that you can also still make this visible to different WordPress users, maybe admin editor. You can specify certain users for this. And I love this. You can style this using HTML, also using Elementor. You can also use Beaver Builder Pro, and you can just possibly want to use a page for your dashboard. That's cool. For this tutorial, before I started this, I just designed a random page as dashboard. I will be using that right now for this. It's just something very lame and quick. Do you want to show title? Maybe not. Do you want this to be dismissible? You want people to be able to delete that away? No, I don't want that. You might also want to add a second panel. Maybe after the page, you want maybe them to have access to your YouTube channel or maybe a Vimeo page where you have tutorials. Whatever it is you want to do, that's also possible. You can also specify certain roles who will be able to see this. And that's beautiful. You can design your dashboard to meet different users with different roles. I love what you can do with this. But for the sake of this tutorial, we will not be using the second panel. We're just going to work with one. And also you can add your own RSS feed here. Let's save these right now. I think that's everything to dashboard right now. And let's see exactly what our dashboard would be. And you can see I now have this page here that I just designed. I want people to be able to have a dashboard like this where they can easily just see their quick links. They can easily have a number to call us, an email, and they have a form here to reach out to us directly, and they have a quick guide video here they can easily watch, and maybe other tutorials that I have down there in that page. So you can design your own dashboard in a page, and then you can have it here as your dashboard. This is super awesome. I love how you can easily white label this. So that's it for our dashboard. We can also come here to menu. Do you want to hide menus for your client? That's also a possibility. You can turn that on. Unfortunately, I only have one user on this WordPress website. If I had several users, I would be able to see from here certain users that can add to have exclusive access to this WordPress dashboard like I would. You can see here that you are now the white label CMS admin. So this will allow me be able to see everybody and to manage everybody. But right now, I can turn on certain things. Let's say that I am designing this website for a client who is not tech savvy. I don't want this client to have access to maybe the WordPress settings. I don't want them to have access to the appearance. I don't want them to have access to maybe the plugins, but I want them to be able to manage the users. I want them to be able to do other things like manage posts and also pages and media. I don't want them to have access to the WordPress theme. I don't want them to have access to Elementor, the page builder, something more like that. And that's super awesome. Also for our admin bar menu here, I might want to also limit. I don't want them to have access to updates because I do all the updates. You don't want them to have access to comment, but again, they can have access to that. I don't want them to have access to WordPress forms. That's here too as well. I might want to turn that off for other admins. Super awesome things I can do here. This is super awesome. New, I want them to be able to have access to this new here. They can maybe create something new from here. I might also want to turn that off too as well for them. Basically, depending on exactly what you want to do. And this is super awesome, right? I can finally come to settings here. I might want to hide this entire admin bar away from them. I don't want them to be able to have access to it. That's completely up to you, however you want to white label this. And also certain other things that you can still do from here. As you can see from here, you might also want to be able to hide all these update messages in the admin dashboard. You might want to turn that on for you to be able to hide that. That's also very important. And you can use custom CSS for this. You would not know how important the custom CSS is here. Let's say, for example, you want this dashboard to ooze the color of your client. For example, let's say I don't want this color here. I can just right click this and just inspect this. From my inspect tool here, I can see the color for this, and this is the color here, right? So if I click on this, I can easily just change this color. For the purpose of this tutorial, let's just use Seahawk Media's color. Let's just come here. Let me try and look for the color here. Let's make this somewhere blue here like this. So as you can see here, that is more like our own color, and we love it. Let's also say again, maybe this color here, we want to change it. Let me just right click this and let's inspect this too again. Okay, this is it here. I might just want to check out for that color, and this is the background color here. So as usual, let's just click this and let's just change this to our own color. Maybe something there. You can see that I made a mistake earlier on. What I should do after copying this is that I should just copy this. Let's just copy the rule, and then I want to paste it here. So for this here, I don't need all of these other things here. I might just want to delete them. Yeah, I just want this here and then this background color. As a matter of fact, box shadow, maybe we should leave this. I should do the same thing for this. Let's come back here. I forgot to this one here, I changed that earlier, so I would also copy this rule too as well. So let me come back here and let's paste that here. Good. Let's take out this width. This is not important. Yeah, so this is us using CSS to customize the feel of our website. If I don't copy these codes from here and paste it into our CSS and save, once I refresh this page, I'm going to lose all the settings here. The colors and everything I set from here. So you can see this is super awesome. Let's say we want to change the color of this bar too as well. So I just want to show you, I don't want to waste so much time here. You can go all around and do quite a number of things to all of this. And this is the color here as usual. So I will just do this, and then let's just stick to the same color we have here for that. Oh, super awesome. So you can see this. You can go on and on and on to customize this time around. I don't want to forget to copy this rule too as well, so I'll just right click this, I'll copy this rule, and then I'll come down here. So I'll paste that here. As usual, a number of things here I don't need. So you can see WP admin, the direction, the color is the only thing I want to keep, so I'm going to just delete this, and then let's just take out every of the other things here. Feel free to customize your page however you want to, but I think I'm just done with this here. I can close this, and then I can save this. So we now have this super customized, and this is super amazing. So if I come to my dashboard right now and I refresh this, so you can see what I have. This is looking more like my brand. This is looking more like my color, or maybe my customer's color. This is super awesome. Super simple and easy it is for you to use this plugin to white label your WordPress website, limit certain privileges for certain users, have custom dashboard like this. At the end, when you are done customizing this, it will be difficult to even be able to tell that this is a WordPress website. Super amazing things here. And that's my time for this tutorial. If you find it useful, give me a thumbs up. If you have any issues using this plugin, you can let me know in the comment section. We'll be excited to have your comment and help you as much as possible as we can. We have all links that you will need in the video description. Thank you for watching this tutorial. I would see you in another one, and until then, take care.